Hi, I'm Bridget from Life from the Ground Up Astrologer and Coach, and welcome to my week ahead report for the week of the 7th to the 13th of November 2022. Now, this week we have a full moon eclipse in Taurus, and that energy just pervades the whole week. So let's get into it. All right, so Monday morning, we still have an Aries moon. Now, it is a very brash Aries moon, and we are likely to be getting irritated with the ruler of the moon being Mars in Gemini retrograde. So it's still stuck at that 25-degree mark. So, we want to get things moving. We want to get things happening, but Mars is just like, nope. There is a time of reflection, or there is a time of going back over things, just like a Mercury retrograde, just it's Mars retrograde. So yeah, have a look around and see what it is that's actually irritating and disturbing you. Maybe we need to just stand back and have a little bit of a broader perspective look at what is going on. Okay, now the moon moves into Taurus at 4:14 in the afternoon. So a totally different vibe, where the moon is going to be ruled by Venus rather than Mars in the morning. Now, Monday afternoon, we have Venus square Saturn. So we could be getting really serious about our opinions on things of value to us, being money, comfort and security, food security. So have a look around your life, and we're looking for, can we really rely on the things we have at the moment? And is there a way for you to shore up or secure your resources at this time? Okay, so Tuesday. Now, Tuesday, we have the eclipse at 10 p.m. or 10:03 p.m. So now, during the day, obviously it's building up. So eclipse energy is, it just, eclipse shows you what you need to see. It's not a time of manifesting. It is time of endings and beginnings. So it's fate. The nodes are involved. You've just got to sort of let things happen. All right. So now, interestingly enough, we are at our halfway point in Scorpio season. So, we are way down the bottom of that curve. We are looking into our souls. We are looking into the darkness. We are, seeing things come up that need to be dealt with. So, are there some habits or habits that you want to release? This ending, is it a time of releasing bad habits for, your comfort and security to be at its best moving forward? Now, there is also a square to this. So there's a square to Saturn, and then the moon is conjunct Uranus. So be prepared for the unexpected with the moon conjunct Uranus. But also, if you're starting to feel delayed and frustration, then again, with the Mars retrograde, time to reflect. Mars is trine Saturn, and then this full moon is square to Saturn. I know it's confusing, but there is a lot of opportunity for you to move forward by reflecting. Same as a Mercury retrograde, but you're being active in your decisions. Okay, so another part of this eclipse, or a cure for the anxiety that we may be feeling that is coming up, these uncomfortable Uranian feelings, is faith. Whether it's faith in, whatever you believe in, or faith in yourself, that you are able to steer the ship in the direction that you want to. Okay, so Wednesday. Now, in the early hours of Wednesday, Mercury has its superior conjunction to the Sun. So ideas are going to be flowing freely. What we're seeing come up is likely to give us a good thought pattern, or we are able to grasp these new ideas that are coming through, or I suppose it's the culmination of the depth that we're going into. There is going to be gold, and we can catch that in our thoughts. So interestingly enough, the Mercury superior conjunction is also at 16 degrees, which was the degree of the eclipse. So the Sabian symbol for that degree is an old man vainly trying to reveal the mysteries. So whereabouts in your life are you seeing these mysteries, or are they being presented to you on a platter? And are you just not looking back enough, or like I said, is a broader perspective needed for you to understand what the bigger picture at play is? All right. So now, to say that your life is like your understanding of life is being shaken is an understatement. Situations are going to start moving. You know, they could be left field, they could be exactly what you expected, but at least, in addition to the superior conjunction, Mars is moving off that 25-degree Gemini mark. So even though it's retrograde, you know, the communication can start to happen, even if it is retrospectively. So feel the feels and let them flow on this Wednesday, and by the afternoon, you're going to be starting to see things differently. Okay, Thursday. Now, Thursday morning, early at 12:36 in the morning, the moon moves into Gemini. And it's not actually making that many connections throughout the day. However, the emotional need to communicate is being influenced by Mercury in Scorpio, because Mercury rules Gemini. Now, there are going to be, here we are, you know, we're in the midst of this. There are obviously going to be some deep subjects that need to be spoken about. And yes, there will be tension. However, if you can speak from the heart and be flexible and willing to listen to people, then the desire to slip back into old habits will be easier to negotiate. Okay, so Friday. Now, with benefits of hindsight, had more care been taken, maybe this could have been avoided, was a quote by Eason Jordan. And this day is one of those days where you could look back and go, oh, in hindsight, I wish I hadn't have. All right, so this is one of those days where your passions are being aroused and words could fly with careless abandon. So trust your instincts. And if you know that something that you have to say is going to hurt someone, or things are too raw from the eclipse to be dealt with, then maybe postpone any conversations until Saturday's Cancer moon, where, you know, we're a little bit more empathetic. You know, we have the moon moving into its conjunction with Mars. Mars is frustrated, the moon is emotional. So let's just back away slowly and, you know, use your adult language rather than your childish rah to, you know, deal with these sensitive subjects tenderly. All right. So Saturday. Now, did you manage to contain those emotions yesterday? Okay, so most of the day we still have this Moon Mars in Gemini and the volatility of Friday. It has passed, but you know, there is still tension there. So the Cancer moon is at 11:22 a.m. and this will allow some soothing water vibes to come in and permeate the conversation and maybe give you some patience, maybe. All right, a night at home, thinking about what you need to sustain you moving forward could prove beneficial. Cancers just, you know, they like being at home. So if you don't have to leave the house, don't. All right, now Sunday. We wake up with the Cancer moon and it's squaring Chiron. So ouch. Sensitive feelings in the home could have people's buttons being pushed unintentionally. So, you know, a suggestion would be to take the time out to nurture your own needs first. When you are feeling grounded and secure, then you will maybe be able to express your concerns more compassionately, or, you know, if you're feeling comfortable and secure within yourself, then your truth coming out will be much easier for other people to hear, because you are sure and you are comfortable and you are secure. So just remember, that this too shall pass, so that you're not burning bridges that you may need to revisit later on when Mars goes direct over this point later on in March. So now this is a quick summary of the week. If you would like to join me at my Lifetime to Level Up group in Facebook, I do 8:30 a.m. Lives most days. And also you can reach out and have a reading for me. You know, a lot of stuff is changing at the moment. And if you are one of these people that are being influenced by Mars, or, you know, just the general stars at the moment are quite chunky and gnarly. So I have a range of readings. Doesn't have to be a full-on 1 hour. I can do a half hour, or if you have previously had a reading with me, I even have a quick catch-up $20 10-minute reading or one question answer. So have a good week. Protect yourself where you can, and just be gentle, you know, in every avenue. Everybody's feeling it, and you don't need to stress yourself out too much. So, take care, and I'll see you during the week.